What's up, guys? It's me, boy KWS, and we are back again with another video. And there was supposed to be another video that went up today. I might end up just uploading it later because you guys get a double upload today, most likely. And also, you guys deserve it because I have been slacking with content recently. I've been traveling India Master Event. It was amazing. I'll do a full video talking about it, but I mentioned it in the video that'll be uploaded later today. Anyway, there's something I forgot to do because I was in India when this came out. I was actually on the plane when this came out. I actually had Wi-Fi on the plane, so I watched this there. The Claudio trailer. I have yet to do my reaction video for it. I have yet to do the analysis for it. Obviously, the Tekken 8 closed network test has already happened, so there's not as much speculation I have to make happen. But I haven't gone through a lot in Tekken 8. Claudio was a character I really didn't see much raw gameplay. It was more clips of him doing something insane, the chip damage, the running 2, the starburst. So yeah, excited to just do the gameplay trailer reaction because I want to do all of them. I just want to have that little playlist there. It'll be something nice to look back on, when Tekken 8 is out and and stuff like that. So I guess let's do the Claudio trailer reaction video, even though we've already seen Claudio gameplay in long form.
Peggy 16.
I wonder what moves he has. I'm not gonna do any YouTube acting for this. Although I haven't seen, like I said,
ready for the next battle.
Gives me chills every time. I haven't seen Banisher of Demons. I haven't seen a lot of Claudio gameplay. So first off, the announcer gets better every single time. Secondly, his face looks good. I've been saying this about every single Tekken 8 character, person, whatever. The faces in Tekken 8, one thing I noticed, because I tried to watch as much gameplay as I could that wasn't Hwarren related. I avoided all Hwarren content. But when I did see certain things, for example, watching Lily, I saw a few of Lily's win poses and shit like that, and her face looks really good. I really like the direction they've gone with the designs of Tekken 8, and I just can't wait to see more characters, how they look. Because I think every character has got an upgrade from Tekken 7 to 8. I think some not as noticeable as others. I think in terms of outfits, there are a few characters I don't like. Paul is a bit disappointing. Lily's a bit disappointing. I prefer her Tekken 7 outfit. But in general, and who knows, maybe my opinion will change when I'm actually playing the game. So that's just how I feel right now. I can't lie, when we first saw that at the end of the closed network test trailer, I was like, that's so sick. I like how much they've leaned into Claudio as the Exorcist Quincy type. I fuck with it. Yeah, I heard Down 2-2. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna watch it. Let me do it properly. But I heard Down 2-2 doesn't launch anymore, by the way. So that's it right there. Fast standing 1-2. I don't know what that move is. So yeah, this is a new thing in Tekken 8. I promise I'll stop. It's not exactly a new thing, but I don't know if it's new or not because I can't. Well, there are certain situations where this happens. So yeah, so something I've noticed in Tekken 8 quite a bit. Jin has this as well. I don't know how many of the characters have this. Claudio has it here. Counter hit forward 4 doesn't give you a combo, but it gives you a standing combo and follow up. That's one thing I saw as well. Jin has it with his standing 4. So instead of just getting the combo in time, he gets a standing follow up. And I can't lie, I don't know how much is guaranteed just from looking at it. But oh my god, it can get really fucked up at the wall. You get a counter hit situation into the wall splat. You can still do the tornado flip. It gets really fucked up. Let me just watch the whole thing through and then I'm sorry. I'm so excited to play Tekken 8 tomorrow. I really am. Claudio will be a character I play quite a bit as well. That's a good hop kick range as well. There's the starburst. I believe that wall splat's in this game anyway, so not much has changed. The new voice lines sound really good as well. It's the same voice lines, but I think they've just been updated. And they sound really good. That looks so tough. I remember the first time I saw that, I replayed that multiple times. His heat smash looks so cool. It just looks so tough. And bro, the pose as well. And I think Claudio has it's one of the best rage arts we've seen so far. I'm gonna be honest. It's top 5. It's top 5. I think it's one of the best rage arts we've seen so far. Like, I think after the closed network test, I'm gonna do a rage art tier list. I'm gonna do a rage art tier list because some of the, oh man, like obviously Hwaring is one of my favorites, but I think ones like Kazuya's are like objectively better, you know. Like, so I'm gonna do a rage art tier list because they're all pretty good. I think there's some I don't like the endings, like Brian's for example, because it's just as forward 2 at the end. But in general, like I love the rage arts in this game. So I don't think I'll do the slow-mo breakdown because, like, if I have any questions about anything, like you guys who probably played the Tekken 8, you closed network, will be able to answer this for me anyway. So I won't really do the slow-mo breakdown. So this will be a shorter video compared to the other times I've done these trailer reactions. But I don't think it's that much of an issue. Like, you guys don't mind, right? I kind of, and I want to see what other outfits Claudio has in Tekken 8. I like the design. I like the color scheme a lot. The white and gold is clean. I just feel like I don't know, I like the longer jacket that he had in Tekken 7. So I wouldn't mind if this was the exact same design up top, just the jacket just came down and was more like a cloak. But, and the back piece obviously is in regards to Tekken 7 one, but like the back piece in the gold as well. Like, bro, everything about Claudio looks sick. I can't lie. Okay. I pulled up the stats for nerds. So there, the forward 4 gets a guaranteed standing follow-up there. I imagine less than I-15 because then you could just counter hit into launch, right? So I imagine less than I-15. Hop kick, that's a decent range. Probably the same range it has right there. And that's an awkward freeze frame because Claudio's split is insane. And there's a stop. One thing I do not like, and I feel like this is something I'll be putting in my feedback form and something I'll be talking, because when the closed network test is over, I do want to talk about like my first impressions and thoughts on Tekken 8 in general. One thing I don't like that I have seen from Tekken 8 gameplay is characters that have installs like Claudio's Starburst, Asuka's what's it called, Naniwa Gusto stance, Brian's new taunt install. When you're in heat, it's active all the time. I don't like that. I feel like that's something that needs to go. Also, heat in general, I think it shouldn't. You should have to work for it. I really don't feel like you should get heat for free at the start of every single round, because some characters in heat are absolutely insane. The fact that you can just start off, you haven't worked for it at all. You can literally just, because of heat burst as well, you can just activate it like that. I'm not a fan of that. I think they need to rework how you get into heat. Maybe you have to land a heat engager. I think heat burst needs to go, or if the heat burst attack is blocked, you don't go into heat, something like that. Because when you get in, it's so literally you just press 2+3, you're in heat. And then if you're a character like Claudio, for example, just running to. I've seen the chip damage on it is insane. I think they need to do something about that. That's one of my main concerns right now when it comes to Tekken 8, because it was harder to do feedback before, because you only played a total of like 30 minutes, right? If you got in through the closed alphas, I got a total of an hour because I got 2 30-minute slots. But even then, like, I wasn't really doing heat, but like I didn't have time to explore. Over a weekend, you have like 72 hours to go over shit, right? So yeah, I think the fact that we've been discovering a lot more, that's the one thing I think that needs to go. But obviously, I feel like a lot will be changing. Harada into what a lot's going to change. I'll be going over Harada's tweets at some point in the video as well, just talking about the Tekken 8, what we can look forward to, if I can speak English. So yeah, I like how open they're being with some of this stuff. So, but again, heat is insane, bro. Down by 3, still a counter hit launcher into heat burst. Down 1-2, that's new. Again, so you see, so look here. So Claudio doesn't have Starburst, does heat engager, goes into heat, has Starburst, does his heat smash right away, which, by the way, bro, the animation, like, that's so fucking clean. Bro, it's so fucking clean, man. Claudio is a JoJo character now. But that's just, bro, it's just so clean, man. 4-3, I think that might be another move with a guaranteed follow-up on, because 4-3 right now is a counter hit launcher. I think this game leaves you standing for a guaranteed follow-up, which I think is part of the design philosophy of Tekken 8, which is another thing I'll be going over in another video later on. Apparently that move is really fucked up as well. So like when he does that, apparently that bow, like it is literally a projectile and can hit full screen, I think. Also does chip damage because he's in heat. Apparently his running 2 in heat as well is also insane. So now what is that, by the way? Does someone can ask me in the comment section, what is that? Because is that what his running 2 looks like when he already has Starburst? So they've just given it an extra animation, or is it something different? I think that's what it is, but again, I didn't get to experience Tekken 8 for myself, so I just have to ask questions. If so, the animation looks cool, but I've seen the chip damage and it is a problem. I think chip damage is also something that needs to be reworked like crazy, because I feel like I said it as well. I don't know if he is. I imagine Hwoarang with chip damage is probably insane. I know as well his right flamingo is buffed when he's in heat. And I just feel like that's just a recipe for disaster, because he can do right flamingo loops. If you it's all high, if you duck it, he has safe mid launches because of heat. So I feel like there's something that needs to be done about that. And I like this small thing as well, by the way. Like he does down forward 2, gets the counter hit, does a little pose as well. Like I like that. You know, it's so unnecessary, but in a good way. You know, I think it's just like going that extra step with design and just really leaning into the personality of Tekken 8, which is something I've been talking about since the moment we saw Nina. Personality of the character shining through. Love to see it. Look at the rage up one more time. Might be one of the best. This is so cold for no reason as well. Holy shit. Like, bro, you love to see it. Also, by the way, does anyone know Claudio's rage art? Is it just a mid that you just block? Because it looks like a special type of, it looks like it could be a low because the way he does it, but is it just a mid that you block? Someone let me know. That'd be cool to know. Again, I'm gonna watch it one more time because it's just so cold for no reason. God damn. Golly gee. You know, I don't know what more I can say. What I can say now is thank you guys for watching this video. Again, I just want to make sure I get all of the gameplay trailers done. When I'm away at Evo, there'll probably be a reveal. Unfortunately, I don't have an Evo arena ticket, so I won't be able to watch the finals top 6 unless I make it into top 6, which means I'll probably miss the reveal live. So if anyone knows about a way to get an Evo arena ticket, please let me know. That would really make me happy, because I really don't want to miss whatever Tekken 8 reveal there is. And the top 6 finals was like last year's top 8 was like one of the best parts of Evo for me, so it sucked to really miss out on it, and I don't know if you guys know anything, please let me know. But thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.